What's going on, shareholders and viewers? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be going over how to draw boundary lines on your land listing in Photoshop. Let's dive into it. Drawing boundary lines is one of the first must-needs to know when you start doing real estate editing and photography. This is a super simple tutorial, and it can be as simple as just drawing boundary lines on your photo like here, or being able to make it a little bit more advanced by adding fill in color, adding text, or even hiding your boundary lines behind objects or making them transparent. So even in the most crowded areas, you can still make boundary lines possible. Boundary lines make your photos look a step above your competitors, and it can make you more competitive overall in the market. In today's tutorial, it's just the most basic version to get your guys' foot in the door. If you want me to do a more advanced tutorial and show you how I did the photos like the ones I just showed you, then please let me know down in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to make another one of these videos. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. But let's dive into the video. Alright, so to get started here, we're going to go to our pen tool, but before we get started drawing, we're actually going to go to our brush and make sure that everything's set up here. We're going to make sure that our mode is set to normal, and then we're going to go to our brush size. We're going to make sure the brush size is anywhere between 20 and 30. That seems to be the sweet spot when you're drawing boundary lines because they're not too large and they're also not too small. So then we're going to go back to our pen tool and get everything set up and ready to go. Before we start, we are actually going to double check very quickly that the boundary lines are going to go exactly where they're supposed to. We do this by checking on the county appraiser's website. It's important that you don't go off of what the realtor tells you or the homeowner tells you because they may not be 100% sure, and the county appraisers, just short of having a survey, is the best way to verify that your boundary lines are exactly where they need to be, and it's a great reference point for multiple listings that you'll have in the future. Okay, so we're going to start on the bottom left side for these boundary lines. So all we're going to have to simply do is just click and then go to the second point, click there, go to the third point and click there, and then go to the fourth point, click there, and then click the first point, and then we have our rectangle. Now all we're going to do is right click and we're going to go down to stroke path. We're then going to make sure that the brush tool is selected, and then once we know that's selected, we hit OK, and voila, that's all you have to do. It's super simple, and when you export, the blue lines won't be there. You can also hit delete to get rid of them if you want to see what it looks like without. But before we do that, we're going to Command Z and get rid of the stroke path. I want to show you one other thing. We're going to go down to our curvature pen, and if you're not happy with the points that you place, you can simply just drag and change them with the curvature pen. And you can also change the other boundary walls by making them a little bit more flexible in case you have a lip or anything in the property and it's not a perfect rectangle. After that, you're pretty much just good to go. You make sure you're on your pen tool. Again, all you have to do is right click, stroke path, okay, and then you're good to go. Now, I typically like to add a fill layer and also add text like this. It gives realtors a way to be able to market their listing and show how much acreage there is, and I typically do this for land listings, and that is completely up to you. Like I said, I can make another video about this if you guys are interested in this portion of being able to do a little bit more than just add boundary lines to your listing, but that's pretty much it. Super simple. And that pretty much wraps up this tutorial, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you want a more advanced version, let me know down in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to make one. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, you become a shareholder and you're gonna get voting power in the channel later on. And that's gonna be a whole nother evolution of the channel that I'm looking forward to. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you shareholders in the next video.